Hello everyone, welcome back to Wolf Quest. As you can see, we're at Amethyst Mountain. That's because we have a new wolf. You'll see her in a bit here. I'll make this a volume. So this right here is Elegy. Now, Elegy is a new wolf. She is actually the daughter of Hazel, which is the daughter of our ultra iron wolf Juliet and Romeo. She was actually supposed to be one of the Q&A wolves, but I said, why not? And she is the daughter, Elegy is the daughter of Hazel and her mate Frank. Now, there's a hair somewhere. There it is. Now, as you can see, well, you can't see it here, but as you can see, a little bit near her in her coat somewhere, if you can catch this rabbit, Elegy has mange. Now, as you know, I usually say burn marks or mange. But see, this is where, I struggle for some part of Elegy's challenge. If I can catch this rabbit, goodness gracious, I am struggling to catch a hare. Elegy, come on, man. Come on, Elegy. Oh god, there's a bear. There do be a bear over there. Are you serious? Are you serious? Okay. Okay, this is not really working out that well. Let's try to ambush it from the front. There we go. Alright. So Elegy's challenge is that, at least her first challenge we have on the mountain. That bear is coming towards us, isn't he? Okay. Let's go chase him off. Elegy's first challenge on the mountain, at least, that is clear, is that she has to fight all of the wolves on the mountain, which means she has to fight every wolf, from all the members of the sloop pack to all the members of the druid pack, which is a bit scary and nerve-wracking. And here her stats. She has 90% strength, 45 stamina, and 16 speed. So yeah, she's not a fast wolf at all, if you could tell from the rabbit, the rabbit incident. We are pretty easy because her second part of the challenge in Slough Creek, well, her other part of the challenge, besides finding all the packs, she must find a wolf that has mange, which means, either this coat, the black one, or the tawny colored one. We're gonna herd this elk towards the slough territory, as that's where we're gonna go first. Yeah. So, and then for Slough Creek, I'm actually wondering, guys, little wonder, if we should, have a sickness system for Elegy and her mate and her potential pups in 2.7. Basically, because both her and her mate have mange, or we can even say burn marks. Well, I'll roll to see if her mate has burn marks. With the interactions, Elegy and with the puppies. How that happens? Okay, we pulled this up to a complete standstill. She's actually inside the territory, which is pretty good. Alright, we're going down. Going down today, elk. There we go. Alright, the elk is down. Let's quickly eat our food. And, I guess, we got the scent. Let's go ahead and begin the first part of the challenge. Taking on those strange wolf territories. We're gonna quickly take down the slough, and maybe even the specimen pack if we're lucky. Go ahead and take them out. Because then I can leave the druid pack for the next episode. And I think saving the hardest for last is kind of a good thing. I don't know. Anyways, here we go. This is the gray subordinate, which is good because he is just going to submit immediately. He will not fight. There you go. Get out of here. Elegy, technically in the headcanoning space, she had two sisters, Melody and Sonata, and a brother called Requiem. And they technically, in headcanon, excuse me? It's this guy again. What is he? Sir, get out of here. I'm trying to exposition dump. Elegy, she was the only survivor technically, and despite being a pup of a pretty weak wolf, Hazel's an ultra wolf, she kept her 0% strength stat. She grew up to be quite the fierce lady. I mean, she's taller than this wolf right here, and that's something, saying something. So yeah, Elegy is not a wolf to be messed with, but she's very slow too, so if you can outrun her, you can definitely escape her. let's hope the coyotes don't use that to their advantage in Slough Creek. Because if they do, would have great. Alright, let's go back in the territory. So we're gonna find a wolf to fight either one of the leaders or that and the brown subordinate that will actually fight back. Is there anything? Oh, coyote. Alrighty, let's see. Can we catch up to this guy? Come on, bite, please. There we go. 1, 2, 3. There you go. So technically, Elegy. Oh, there we go. Elegy is stronger than Midnight. Because I believe Midnight has 80% strength. So yeah, she's technically the strongest wolf we've played with so far. At least in the series. We've had Titan who has 100% strength, but this happened. Oh, this is the Slough male. Alright, buddy. Yeah, you might die here. This guy is known for getting himself killed. A very bad pack leader that he is. Alright, come on, you. Let's get this over with. Okay, come on. There we go. Oh, interesting. He actually decided to submit this time around. Interesting. You never see him doing that. That's interesting. Get out of here. Alrighty. Elegy has chased them off. I don't think I ever finished talking about Elegy's siblings. So her siblings, Sonata, Melody, and Requiem all died of sickness, technically. I actually wrote a rule deciding which of them we were gonna follow in the rule. I did best out of 3, and Elegy got 2 of them, while Sonata only got 1. So yeah. Elegy is the winner of my wheel to decide which of the pups we're gonna follow. I guess I could have done the same thing with Dio and Odie and chosen a pup from their litter by doing the same thing, but I don't just not. we can wait. Alright, let's go. Oh my god, get out of here, Coyote. You will not be doing this. And with the constant stranger wolf attacks from all sides around Hazel and Frank's den, especially with Frank being a bit of a more bulkier wolf compared to his mate. Yeah, it got intense for poor little Elegy, and she got sickness too, but she managed to survive, and well, in our coach shows, she's managing to live quite well despite her illness, but for her pups and her future mate's pups, both of them having mange might not be the best. Careful, and also no mange will not be killing any mates today. Alright, who's this? This is the female. Alright, time to take her on. Get out of here. I will not be dealing with this today. Alright, come here. She should back down soon. We are actually bigger than her. You can see that we're a bit taller than her. Alrighty. Oh, is she gonna fight to the death like her mate? No, she's gonna give in. I wonder though. She is pretty close. Elegy doesn't strike me as the wolf that would go for the kill. Unless she needed to, but I want to see if we can kill her. I want to see. So she's gonna give us that one bite there. Okay. Is this gonna be enough to kill her? Oh, just barely. And now she's getting out of here. I don't think the Slough Pack is gonna be too happy once we go over to Slough Creek and them knowing that we almost attempted to kill the breeding female of the pack. That doesn't bode well. Hopefully, hopefully that doesn't send us a terrible omen for the future. Get out of here, Coyote. Get out. So that only leaves one last member of the Slough Pack, the brown subordinate male. Oh, these birds ate the carcass. Now they're gonna fly over here. Get out. He's the one that decides to fight back. And I think we might have killed him before. I don't know if some of the wolves have killed him. I don't know. It could be possible, but I don't really know. Where's okay. Let's just go back. don't know what I did there. So, oh, there we go. Oh no, I think I exited the territory. Let's see, let's hope if we get lucky and get the one wolf that we need. Is this the brown subordinate? It is. There we go. Alrighty. So now we gotta fight this guy. We can chase him off. We can conquer the slew pack. I guess technically conquer is not the right word. I don't know. But if we can just chase him off. There we go. Okay, that was actually not as... I didn't think it was gonna give in that easily, but it seems like that's all it's gonna take. And now he's out of here. Alrighty. So that is the slew pack defeated. We've defeated them. We really made them our enemies after, you know, was killing their lead female. But let's go ahead and howl. She's got a bit of a mournful howl there, because if I remember correctly, an elegy is like a poem for the dead. So, you know, I think it fits. Also, Elegy's pack, and most likely the pups, are going to be named after, like, you know, music or like instruments. So we could have Elegy and, you know, Elegy and Viola or something. Like, okay, well, maybe not name her mate Viola, but, you know, really cool. Okay, so I think I'm gonna quickly go ahead and cut this off, and I'll come back with you guys once we made it to the Sotheby Vista with an elk carcass over there. Alrighty, there we go. The elk is almost down. Let's just go ahead and take her down. She's probably gonna be a nice huntress, which is good. She'll need to be able to do that because we're gonna be playing it pretty easy throughout her life. I'm actually gonna give her 4 liters because I think the sickness system that we have is a bit interesting and probably the most interesting challenge that we have. Not to say that Hyacinth's paradoxes or midnight challenges aren't interesting as well. I just think that with Elegy's system and her challenge, I think it's the best suited for, you know, a long-term thing. Who is this? Okay, it's the red subordinate. We can just chase him off because he is weak and nervous. Alright, so that is him out of here. Now we need to fight his parents, the leader and leaders of the pack. Alright, and also a thing I learned about his mother, the specimen female of the pack, is that we can look for a mate now, which is interesting. Is that with Hazel, I try to do the regular trick of usually when you bite her once, she will submit. With Hazel, she didn't. She actually stood her ground and actually chased Hazel off. That's what I was trying to find Frank. For some reason, it was really hard to find a black wolf in this game as a dispersal. Don't know what was that. What was that? I don't know what was that about, but anyways. Yeah, sorry about that. That's how I found out about that. So, I don't really think Elegy will be finding her mate this episode. Especially because, you know, it took us a while to even find. Well, no, I guess, no, I don't know. I guess it's because, like, you know, there's not really that many wolves. It's really hard to find a wolf with, like, only a specific coat color. I don't really know how many dispersals in game and Wolf Quest 3 have this coat. I don't know the chances. So I think for Wolf Quest 3, we're not really gonna have our mates have to have this coat. One of the 3 mage coats. Also, I was looking at the patch notes because, you know, apparently coyotes got numbered up. Their max groups are now 7, which I feel like is as big as most of your wolf packs are, which means they're gonna be a bit more of a nuisance now. I watched a video that had stray dogs and coyotes in a pack. I wonder if they what caused that. I think they're coyote dog hybrids. Hopefully they're not hybridizing over there. And apparently, and then the pups can get like some of the body customizations after when they become a yearling, which I think is really cool. I think it's interesting that they get it. I believe it's during the yearlings, because, you know, it makes sense. After a year, they probably could have gotten into some trouble, into some mischief. So it's pretty cool. I'm not getting any wolves though, which is not great. Then we're gonna cut, and I'll be back when we encounter a wolf. Alrighty, I had to turn it to night, but we found the specimen, the lead female. So it is time to chase her off. She might think she's strong, but let's see if one bite will do it. If she'll flinch. Will she leave? Oh, no, never mind. She's deciding to stand her ground. There you go. It took us 2 bites that time. Get out of here. Elegy will not be standing for this. Get out. Now we need to find her mate and chase him off. And then, oh, there's the cougar still here. I ran into a little cougar. I'm gonna try to maybe spook him towards that carcass. Did he stop at it, or no? He's been past it. Oh well, it's not like Elegy can really catch up to a cougar. As I have to turn it to night to get the wolves to kind of appear. So yeah, Sorry for the yawning. I'm voicing this really late at night. But I think we found him, unless this is accidentally the female or the male, or it could be a dispersal wolf. We haven't run into a dispersal just yet. We ran into only the pack leaders, which is good. We need to fight the pack leaders. Let's see who we run into. Who is it? Alright, who is it? Is it the male? It is the specimen male. Perfect. Get out of here. We gotta take him on. Luckily, Elegy doesn't take too much damage from these wolves. So a few bites, and he should submit. There we go. Alright, he's submitting. Get out of here. He's getting out. Goodbye. Have a nice day. Alrighty, so that is the specimen pack defeated. We've chased off and conquered all of their members. Luckily, the specimen pack is not in Sleuth, so we'll have to deal with them. The next episode will have us dealing with the druids, which is definitely going to be a challenge. I think we're going to try maybe to see if we can find a wolf that, we can actually court with. So I'm actually going to cut, and we'll come back when we find a wolf that we can maybe court. Let's see. Okay, so I found a wolf, but, yeah, he's got the classic black coat. So, yeah, we can't court him, unfortunately. So, we'll be back again until we find another wolf. And hopefully, he, will have the coat. When I rode my wheel, I did best out of 3. Elegy got 2, and then Sonata got 1. So that's what we did with Elegy. So we'll see you guys in a bit once again. We found the scent. Who could it be? Wait a minute. Isn't this the specimen pack leader? I feel like it is him. I feel like Elegy would ask if she knows him. Oh, and he's out of here. He's getting out. He's booking it. He's booking it out. Maybe he should. He could tell his wife, and then she could come with us. We're gonna try. I'm gonna leave this part in, and we'll try to see if we can find one last wolf. Actually, we're gonna have the campfire, but I already have the achievement for finding the campfire, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I had to turn it back today to find that wolf. So let's hope that now, hopefully, we find the wolf that we're looking for, that Elegy is looking for. So let's do that. I don't know if I said it, but I think I'll be hosting a poll to decide if you guys either want Elegy's mange and burn marks to be like an aesthetic thing, or if you guys want it to be like an actual system where, like, if the pups can get mange and die. I want to ask you guys about it. So this, even though it's not my usual poll time, after midnight's episode, because this will be going up after midnight video, I will be hosting a poll again, and you guys will get to decide whether or not you want Elegy's mange to be either a challenge for her pups, or just pure aesthetics. We technically did have a main show before that was Levi, and he died from May. She left his mate and just to raise the pups on her own. Actually, I think she might have found a mate. I don't remember. Ring cruise there. And there's a campfire. Found that again. The achievement, but it's cool to find it here. And there's this beautiful open plains area, but there's no wolf around for some reason. I feel like I'm exploring this mountain more than I've ever explored in my life. But, yeah, I haven't found anything just yet. I haven't found any wolves around. Okay, this time I know I was gonna say I'm not gonna cut it, but I think, oh, never mind, we found the scent, And, that's the gray subordinate. What's he doing out here? Does he have a crush on Elegy? Well, I think she would ask, does she know him? Because she's seen both the gray subordinate from the sloop pack, and now the pack leader from the specimen pack trying to come to court her. Elegy is just not interested. So it looks like today, Elegy will not be finding a mate. She'll have to wait till next episode to do that. So let's quickly get out of the territory. Next episode, we'll be fighting the druid wolves and hopefully be able to fight them off. I think Fuyu tried that. He was able to beat the pack's alpha female, but he could just not beat the male. So let's just hope that nothing bad happens. Alright, here we go. So, alright guys, it's going to be the end for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, turn notifications, and miss a video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.